So India is going to exceed China's population as well. The UN estimates that China's current population is 1.426 billion, while India stands for about 1.42 billion, according to the recent reports as to 12 July 2022. So now, having an enormous number of population, the next question comes into our mind is that, how are we going to deal with it? Okay? There are various impacts that we have as to if we have a good population, how it can help in the progress of the nation. Number one is economies of scale. The economies of the scale will increase in the population, efficiency of the higher population density, understanding the demographics, basically the old age sector of the people, the infancy, it will reduce the dependency rates among the people, human as a productive asset. Of course, if we invest on humans and provide them proper training and vocational standards, they are going to develop and become a productive asset to the country and the nation as a whole. Expand in GDP.
First of all, let us know the significance of this day. 11th July is marked as the World Population Day. It was made by the UN, that is the United Nations Organization, to create awareness about the growing population of the world. When we talk about the Indian population, once in an interview it was asked to Mukesh Ambani that how would you react on the growing population of your country. For that he said, for me, 1 billion people are equal to 1 billion opportunities. That means our population is not a problem to us. It is instead an asset to us. So let us understand. Now when we speak about growing population, India and China are the two countries which are growing rapidly in the population. That is 1.36 billion India and 1.4 billion as China.
Good afternoon everyone. Today here I am talking something about the topic population and asset to the growth and prosperity of the nation. Population typically refers to the number of people in a single area, whether it be a city or town, region, country, continent or the world. Government typically quantify the size of the resident population within their jurisdiction using a census, a process of collecting, analyzing, compiling and publishing data regarding a population.
Today we are celebrating, as you all know, we are celebrating the World Population Day today.
So our title is Population is an asset to the growth and prosperity of the nation.
So, as usual, everyone has asked the questions and all. So, everyone has their own point of view. Some of them think it is a problem, some of them think it is, actually if we put it in a direction, proper direction, it would be utilize the population effectively. So, let's see what are those in my view. So, these are the table of contents. I am going to speak on these: trends, fertility, health, right, finance, lifespan. There are many areas. I have just chosen these names. First is trends. See what
ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲವನ್ನು ತಂದುಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಭಾರತದ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 1.33 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಮಾರು 51 ಜನಗಳು ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಭಾರತ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 2.5 ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ ಐಟಿ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಜೀವವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಪದವೀಧರರನ್ನು ಉತ್ಪಾದಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಐಟಿ ಸಂಬಂಧಿತ ವಿಷಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 6.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ಪದವೀಧರರನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಐಟಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 8.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೇಶದ ಯುವ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಈ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗೋದು ತಪ್ಪು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪರಿಕಲ್ಪನೆನ ಅಳಿಸಾಕ್ಬಹುದು. ಉದಾಹರಣೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಮಾನವ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲಗಳನ್ನು, ಮಾನವ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲಗಳು ಯಾವ ತರ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೌಶಲ್ಯ ತರಬೇತಿನ ಕೊಡೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ಮಾನವ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲಗಳನ್ನ ಉತ್ತೇಜನಗೊಳಿಸಬಹುದು. ಅದು
time we are having the census. Last time we had a census in 2011 and this time 2021 was the year the pandemic it got delayed. Okay, and that is what this slide is about.
So with this, I would request Sudha ma'am, Principal Al-Ameen College of Education, to give her viewpoints with regard to today's presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon. I will be failing in my duty if I don't endorse this the appreciation. So when we wanted to conduct this the competition, few of my friends, colleagues, especially Jaidev sir said, Madam, PPT presentation let us not do because we are not aware of the skills, because we are teaching them all the basic skills in second semester. Then I said, no sir, we have already seen them presenting their seminars and beautifully they have done already. And when it comes to the competition, definitely they will take lot of care and they will put lot of efforts to make the presentation beautiful. And you did not disprove it, you have proved my, when all of us we had expected this, and it was an excellent presentation. So let us all give a standing ovation to all the presenters. Please all of us will give them standing ovation. Yes.
Is rapidly growth of world population. Before the result of 100 years ago, there is a difference between birth rate and death rate. So the world population will be increased in 1 billion people in next decade.
There is many impact of population explosion. Like there is many social problems where migration will be occur from rural areas to urban areas, which will be giving growth to the slum areas. There will be unhygienic and insanitary will be doing on. There like many growth of social problems. Even the educated people, educated youth will get frustration. Even they will get angry when there will be no unemployment and there will be poverty.
Yes. So I'm going to speak about the control of population explosion. As we all know, population explosion is a deep-rooted in our country. So for that, like minimum age of marriage for females, it is in India it's 18, and for men.
Where it is showing your collage.
Yeah. These are the control measures. So family planning. So family planning technique should be, family planning technique should be implemented, and women have to be educated so that they see by education they will decide for themselves that when is the right time for them to get married, and they can take decisions for themselves, because in India today somebody else is always taking decisions for them, their husbands, their in-laws. So a woman has to be educated, and along with that the whole family members also, their mentality has to change. So yeah, family planning and so yeah, as I spoke about the education, people have to be educated.
Then employment, unemployment.
Yeah, and about the employment. So by this, we can control our population. Thank you.
The direct impact of the population explosion is the human activity. As the population will increase, the number of people will increase, and the human activity. The harmful effluents like nitrogen oxides and sulfur oxides are being released out. So this will directly cause water pollution, air pollution, and this is land pollution. And what will happen is that more people, more food production is required, and for more food production we have to follow modern agricultural practices, and for modern agricultural practices chemicals and fertilizers have to be used. And when chemicals and fertilizers are being used, soil erosion will definitely happen, and that will eventually lead to deforestation, because we are in need of more land. And then the job recruitments will be more, youth will be unemployed, and unemployment and poverty. So I have stuck a picture of poverty. Unemployment and poverty among educated youth will lead to frustration and anger. That frustration, because of this frustration and anger, they will commit many crimes, and robbery and crime. And here the urbanization will also increase. And then this is nothing but the ozone depletion. the more people, more fossil fuels will be used, so the ozone depletion will be more. As the ozone depletion will be more, it will ozone is because it is supporting from harmful radiations of the sun. If this is getting depleted, then people will face various types of skin diseases. Coming to the control part, first and foremost part is that, see, for any idea to fructify in the Indian democracy and all over the world, first of all, it must be politically acceptable. It must be socially desirable. It must be technologically feasible. It must be administratively doable. It must be judicially tenable. So, keeping all those criteria in mind, first of all, adoption is one. See here, this is the adoption is one control. Then girls' education is also very much important. Giving importance to women. Giving importance to women is also important. For example, as a quote given by Mahatma Gandhi ji, that woman is a companion of man, who is gifted with equal mental capacity. So keeping that in mind, women must also be given employment. They can also become doctors and engineers, and equal pay for equal work, as it was given by Government of India, Equal Remuneration Act 1976. So Government of India, and best and quality education, and this is nothing but an urbanization. And one more important thing to reduce the population is that monetary benefits by Government of India and use of contraceptual methods. And one more important thing is that in the impact of overpopulation, universalization of primary education will be very much difficult. So by this, I would like to conclude. Thank you.
Okay, in the middle, I pasted the effects of population exploitation. Okay, these are the reasons are child marriage and lack of education. These are the reasons we pasted in the middle, and these are the effects what will happen if the population increases. These are the effects we pasted in the right side. That means the increase of traffic, means the environmental pollution, then the starvation, that migration also increases. Then how we can protect this is the giving proper education to the people, that we have pasted at the left side of this. And so I conclude, plan your family to protect the planet.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Our topic for collage was population explosion. In that we need to depict the effect and the measures. So here are the effects. This side is the effect and the other side is the measures. So the effect is our earth is full of people. So it is filled with most of the population now. And in order to sustain over here, in order to live, we are cutting down all the trees. Deforestation is taking place. And in future years, it can so happen that we may land in other world. We may not have place in this world to live, and hence we may land in the other world. And everywhere we can see the overpopulation, overcrowdedness. We can see that in the buses and in every other place. And if we are using the resources in this manner, then we will not have the resources to be used in future. So because of this population, the resources are to be used in large number, and hence we will not have resources to be used in future. And we can say that the earth is feeling pity to hold this burden on its head. So we need to have that concern, and the measures will be told by Nasim.
Some of the measures for population explosion are, the first thing is, the most important thing is, we should empower women. If we give the proper education to them, if we empower the women, the birth rate will be reduced. The second thing is happy family. It is a small family is a happy family. So having a small family is another measure for population explosion. And third is giving proper education not only to women but to whole society. Educating whole society, we can control the population explosion.
So we conclude by saying, by improving the health condition and by controlling the population, we can avoid this population explosion. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I on behalf of group number 5, which is Nandu Mary, Sister Wilma, and myself Fidosa and Gulab sir. We prepared a collage on the theme of 2022 world population, which is a universe of 8 billion. Here, the first arrow indicates that our population is increasing day by day. So, in order to achieve this, in order to reduce this population growth, we have to give women empowerment. There is women education, and then family welfare. We have to plan family welfare as well as the giving equal opportunities to both women and men to decide their livelihood, which is that while taking decisions in our society, men used to dominate the society. So by empowering women, so women have the responsibility to take some of the responsibility. So with this candle shows that we have to ignite the mindset of the people in the society, so that they can know that the population of our country is increasing day by day. So it is time to think that we should say no to overpopulation and in order to have a better life. Thank you.
Here, our topic for today is population explosion. We have made a collage. We have a group. I am presenting this collage. Here we can see Earth is overburdened here. It is crying. He is of pity. There is huge number of population increasing, and there is number of birth of many children's birth rate is more, due to which they cannot take care of the children properly. They cannot provide any proper facilities, not even to a child. So we can see there is large depletion of resources. We don't get a proper natural resources so that it can be provided for each and every child, and even employment rate also get decreases. Quality employment will not be achieved by each and every member. So you can see here during the migration also, it's not sufficient. Okay, whatever we have drains, it is not at all sufficient. People have to struggle a lot to move from one place to other place. And from the past, if we see here, a small family, coming to the family, we can see a small family can manage easily 2 times quality of education, very well behavior and discipline with the children. If you have number of children, you cannot concentrate. A mother cannot concentrate each and everyone. Even father cannot handle the whole family. So we can enlighten. So by improving health, empowering women, population growth comes down. So here, women must and should, each and every family must and should be educated by all the norms. So I would like to conclude, enjoy the future tomorrow by controlling the population today. Thank you.
Good afternoon all, respected principals and my dear teachers, my juniors and my fellow classmates. We are here representing World's Population Day in a simple situation. Please do not mistake this as an apple a day keeps the doctor away. When the doctor is handsome, keep the apple away. It's not that. Here we are trying to communicate a situation to all of you. That is, imagine we all get one apple to eat. You can also imagine mango. Sorry, we couldn't draw mango or watermelon there. We could draw apple. So imagine you get nice juicy red apple to eat. So we can all enjoy that apple. And I give one apple for 2 of you to share. Still half satisfied. But if I give one apple to all of us here to eat, do you expect even this bit of that apple to be eaten? No. Therefore, we have only one planet Earth. We don't have Mars or Venus to live. So, when we are overly populated, what will be the condition of the Earth? We'd like to leave you with this question mark. We know the impact, we know the causes, we know its solutions also. We have only one planet Earth. We know how we have to now take up actions. If we plan for today, we might execute something beautiful tomorrow. So we need to sit and think. We have only one planet Earth, how we are supposed to save it.
Our earth has given us enough. It has fed us enough. It can't feed us anymore. So please, to save our planet Earth, it's very important for us to control the population. And how are you going to control? There are various methods, measures. So please adopt, which is feasible, which is practical. You please adopt those methods. You have, you have child spacing. Have child spacing. And I say, not just educate women, educate both husband and wife together. Because family is the joint effect of both husband as well as wife. To make your family heaven, it is the cordial relationship between husband and wife that has to exist. Only educating women and leaving the men behind, this will not give you a fruitful solution. Educate them together. Tell them its impact. Tell them its effect. It's better to feed one chapati to one child than one chapati to 10 children. So with this, we'd like to conclude today's collage. I hope you've moved by the statement what we have here. With this, we'd like to end. Thank you.
With this collage, we are showing that because of overpopulation, our India economic growth also gets slow. The youth, especially for youth, they are not getting opportunity and they are not getting employment what they want. So we are get unemployed. After B.Ed also, maybe as per a B.Ed student, after B.Ed also there is a, I don't think because of overpopulation there is a lots of school who hire us. 100 students are there, maybe 80 students, then what about the 20 students? They are get unemployed, or home tutor they will do if they have talent or. So because of this only, the food crisis, inflation, lots of things happen. So that's why our theme is turtle, in a turtle shape. See, there is no place, so human are coming out. Very happy to ask, give me the job. We all are facing same things. So that is the main theme of our World Population Day, which are celebrated in 11th July. Turtle, because of overpopulation, the Indian economy get slow and slow and slow. Thank you.
Took part in the collage as well as in the PPT. Really happy at this because you are all people who can just spring up to the moment. So we gave you very less time. The time we allotted you was very less, and we were hoping that you won't come up with this kind of flying colors. You know, when you are, if you are educated, if you are doing well, all children can have nice food, nice life, and also they can live comfortably. So my advice, take it and be very happy.
You all were denying to take part, and today what we have seen here, short time, short duration given, and creative things could come out from you and new ideas also. Therefore, even in the population, if it is overpopulated, and best of the best thing can be extracted from the people for the growth. India is going to be the first country across the world, but economically also these kind of growth can be materialized for the economic development by making use of these human resources for productive way or for the sake of productive outcome. Therefore, that is what it has been proven, and I'm telling to you that today technology, maybe you have shown that the resources are limited, space is limited, but out of which the maximum can be extracted. Today we are living in a globalized world where it has been also shown where the population is less, there the resources can be just channelized and it can be made use of, that the population is productive. All the best.
So let us all think about it, and we will feel that yes, we will have to, it is our responsibility to control the population according to the resources and the availability of all the facilities. Aga matra overpopulation anta annuskolala. Otherwise you can't say that no, let it grow, let it take first place because we have overpopulation. Now we wanted to decide about the topic, then we all felt that this and ಎಲ್ಲರೂ share ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. It is only to just give you like how exactly the churning process will happen in the meeting too. It is not, everybody will get into, they will give away their opinions, and we just, again, we chalked out and we said that, as we declared that we will have this topic, population is an asset, and the Takshana, few of us, we felt, oh my God, we are not talking about population day, overpopulation. Usually what do we think? Population day and Takshana we think about only overpopulation, population explosion,
It's not population explosion.
whatever, the negative aspects. So then we wanted to bring this, we wanted to decide this topic based on the positivity of the population. So that is why we fixed up this to the PPT that population is it's a boon. That we'll have to use it in a proper way. So it is not that like overpopulation is always a threat, right? So it is all our responsibility. That is what I said in the morning itself, the first statement. Let us all be very responsible to control the population in so many ways. So thank you for making this World Population Day a very, very awesome moment and the occasion. So I thank each and every one of you for this particular successful completion of this program. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.